So Beaver Island is a special place to me and my family. We've been on this island, some sort of my family's been on this island for over 140 years now at this point. My great-grandfather came here in the late 1800s, working in logging camps, and from there he was married and had my grandmother, or my grandma, and her siblings, and so we've been, part of this island for, like I said, 130, 140 years. So it's a special place for me for that reason, that I spent all my summers up here as a kid. It's an outdoor mecca. I mean, you got good whitetail deer hunting, unbelievable smallmouth, northern pike, and there's some pretty cool grouse hunting and grouse history here. It's a chore to get here. I mean, you got to get to Charlevoix, bring a car over, and then either fly or take the boat over. Then you got to, have a house over here on Beaver Island, and then you got to get over to the other islands. We've been up here for 4 days, and in 2 of the 4 days, we couldn't hunt over on the other islands because the weather was too bad. So we had to stick around here and kind of hunt what we could around here. And even one of the days that we went over the other islands, you'll see in a video, was pretty harrowing. There were some 6 to 8 foot waves that we're fighting through to get over there. But it's, part of the adventure. It's not just about, stacking up a big pile of birds. It's about, hey, where can you go find rough grouse in weird spots and, learn a little bit more about the birds. Grouse are not native to Beaver Island. They were planted here, I believe, in the late 40s. And then the other islands, Garden and High and Hog, they were planted in the 50s through some DNR projects. And it's interesting places to hunt because it's not kind of your traditional aspen clear-cut habitat. It's really just kind of old growth with some old apple orchards and old homesteads and things like that. And it's pretty interesting to hunt birds in spots that really aren't hunted that often. Kind of one of the weird things to me, though, is that even though these birds have not been hunted a ton, they still act and are crazy like normal grouse are downstate. So I mean, they're not just jumping up in limbs and chirping at you. I mean, they're flushing out in front of the dogs, and we really struggle sometimes to get dog work here because there isn't typically a lot of ground cover to hold the birds. So it just makes it difficult for the dogs to get birds pointed. But we get enough dog work that we're able to kill some birds, and we have some pretty good flush days. After mid-October, it's even more difficult to get over there. Just the weather gets worse, and earlier in the season the foliage is so thick. I mean, even more so than what you would find downstate. So it makes for some tough, challenging wing shooting, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a great trip.